Okay. I just want to make sure. But basically, last time we left off, we started up this. We did a 2-hour thing, and we got shot in the head. Apparently, we're a carrier for a courier. Basically, we move packages from one place to another. I don't know how else to explain it. I haven't really gotten far enough to understand the whole story to this. Basically, we play as this courier who gets shot, and we're going back looking for revenge for the guy on the guy who did it. So that's what we're supposed to be doing this episode. We're be looking for if we can. We were in the middle of here trying to figure out how to save the how to make this dude what's it called, sheriff of the brand. We had two options whether to
patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Yeah, the Mojave Desert is one reason this is one of my favorite ones. For those who do not know, this is my favorite Fallout. And the reason that is because the Mojave, first of all, the story and gameplay is the best. That's the main reason. But I also I like to do it because it takes place in the same area or in the same desert as the actual Fallout show.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Yeah.
That's freaking.
We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing. Most people just call it NCRCF, that's NCR Correctional Facility. A little bit ago, the convicts there staged a coup, killed the guards that weren't able to escape, and I've been ransacking the area since then.
Okay.
The mission isn't a problem, the problem is with supplies. The convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow.
Okay.
Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers, mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons.
Sorry.
They got organized faster than I would have thought, most of them at least. Thankfully, the small group in town here seem to have split off from the main force, so they aren't getting anything in the way of support. Goodbye.
I thought this was the guy we were supposed to see. Oh, that's right. We're not supposed to be here, we're supposed to be over there. Okay. So apparently, we're supposed to be. Yeah, but we did play this a few weeks back. They kept crashing, so I downloaded it on the Xbox pad or the Xbox game, or the Xbox game, whatever the fuck. don't know why I keep saying that, but I actually downloaded it on the Xbox, app itself. So, hoping that it would walk better, and it seems so far to have actually given me less problems, but also, I think it was like this in the beginning, before I started playing a little bit. But hopefully, I did have a Windows update a couple days ago, like yesterday, so hopefully when I updated it, sometimes they fix a couple of things with these older games or your PC so it can play those older games without problems. Updates about. But even when it like bugs out, it seemed to be doing good until it actually crashed. Wonder if we'll see the main character from Fallout. That'd be hilarious. I mean, not really. I don't think she was even the man, or she wasn't even in the equation until the show came out. But the ghoul, on the other hand, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw. Fallout 76 is one I do want to play, because that one actually is like not just what this is. It's more of a story, but there's not more of a story. There's more of a story with this. I was wondering what the hell they were. Also realize I'm low on this ammo, so we should probably change this. I also noticed one thing. The 10mm, it seems like that may cost less than this, because they started off with the 9mm. Which is something we didn't see much of in the actual. But don't worry about that one. That was okay. That's what I want. I thought you were gonna give up. So fucking creepy, dude. Okay. Man, those freaking things were everywhere. I see another enemy on the map. Oh, another one of those ground squads. I didn't even see him for a second. Nothing here. Moving at least. Grabs. Yeah. We used a lot of skill points so far on science, which I'll probably wondering why. But the reason is because because I remember when we got to the strip, that was why we couldn't continue the actual story to the game, is because of that. And it wouldn't matter either way, because the game was crashing every which way. With this, like this, we can actually... Okay. I heard the noise and I automatically assumed that it was a scorpion. It's a small one. See the way it moved? Why is it flying like that? Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. I'll take Fallout New Vegas over Fallout 4 any day of the freaking week, dude. I'm legit curious. I'm gonna grab that because I wonder if those scraps are for like recovering ammo and shit, like how it said we were supposed to do. And what is up here? See those statues? The shaky hands show a sign of, you know, trade, whatever that I can call it. Trade. Trust. Mojave Outpost. So the Mojave Desert is where the actual Fallout show takes place, which is what another reason that this game is just legit the best of them all.
Howdy.
Plus, it really doesn't play or like look bad graphics wise. For whatever year it came out, I honestly don't know. The year that this one came out, and I like this one the most.
New face in the outpost. Must have come from the north. So, what do you have? Not too much. A lot of caravans going nowhere. A lot of troopers going nowhere too. Few prospectors here and there, but they don't do more than stink up the place. Everybody's backed up here. You'd think it'd be good for business, but most of the traders are tight with the caps, even the larger caravan outfits. Work around here? Might check with Jackson in the main building, or Ghost up on the roof above, but watch out. She's kind of a bitch. Don't tell her I said that, though. Might take a bullet some night when I'm going to the latrine.
I got you. I'm not
Fine, then.
Not in the Fallout one. Oh my goodness, I forgot.
Looking for trouble? Got no time or answers for you. Ask a drifter in need of a few caps. They'll give you all the answers you need. All right? No, I'm not all right. Drinking to forget, and it's only getting me mad instead. Whiskey always gets my temper up, now more than ever. Drinking used to cause all sorts of trouble back west. Before I punched enough people, that is. And they learned to lay low when the whiskey hit. Lost my caravan heading north. The driver burned to ash. And they didn't even take the cargo, they just burned that too. My guess is Legion. They're trying to cut NCR's supply line, and the Mojave outpost is proof. Got us locked up tighter than a New Vegas virgin. No caravans in, out, and just try arguing with Jackson about it. Roads aren't safe, he says. No shit, you washed out old fuck up. I didn't need a Brotherhood scribe to tell me that.
So there's still Bruce Jackson.
NCR officer, trooper, whatever. Runs the place. He's over in the main building, the one without a bar. Jackson won't let me head north. It's not safe. And even though my caravan's gone, my caravan papers are keeping me here. So if you came here for work, my advice, go find the Crimson Caravan branch south of Vegas. They can help you out. You take...
Headache,
Hello.
heartache by the number. So I'm pretty sure Cass is someone we can bring with us. So that's my objective this video, is to get Cass on our side. So she mentioned the fact that this Jackson dude might have worked for us. And something told him I'm here, so I'm pretty sure that's what we have to do in order to get it on our side. Major nerd.
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or... Just need something for the logbook, keeping tabs on traffic throughout the outpost. Although mostly just in, not out. If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Although, he's got a lot on his plate, so if you speak with him, keep it short. Also, if you need any gear checked, we can get you up and running again. Once you fill out the work orders and sign for the parts, of course.
This program was brought to you by Gamora. Gamora. It'll be our secret.
We're gonna
Help?
do it.
Oh, well, you could speak to Ranger Jackson. He might have something for you. He sort of runs things around here. Mostly ends up sending reports back west that aren't filled with the best news.
Morning.
Jackson's here somewhere. Thought that might be him, but that's just another officer. Jackson,
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old
what's
Brahmin
up with your
pen.
face?
Not many people coming here in a hurry, only passing through. And if you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan through, they won't make it.
Anyway,
Help? Now look, I appreciate... you know what? Yes, I could use the help. And you look like you can handle yourself. I need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt up the road to allow it.
sounds like a deal.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Come back here when you're done. I might accidentally lose some supplies to pay you with.
No problem, no freaking problem. You can find it in your heart. Quest added. Clear the orders. Okay. It looks like this might be the way to go. Gotta clear out all the critters and all the other stuff that's around here before we can continue and recruit cats. I see. Oh, there's a spider. No, those are giant ants. That's a freaking giant ant. That's a giant ant. Oh, that's a creepy looking thing. Okay. I'm not really worried about the other ones. Look at that thing. Okay, it's keeping my meat there. There we go. I was gonna say, what about the other one? I think I might get educated last time. I'm gonna cop this one more time. It's time for watching a video. If y'all saw the last video, that we actually have to freaking hold on. Are we done here? I think we gotta return to the outpost and report our progress because we actually did it. It might change.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Yeah, I want to change this right there.
And I'm not just talking about the gamma radiation. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. NCR Correctional Facility is now under prisoner control following a successful
They're
riot.
changing it up here.
Avoid anyone who looks like the
getting the blue instead of the green.
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment.
Okay.
No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied, and I meant it. Not allowed to contract mercenaries at the outpost. Still, a requisition form or two can get lost, and they're not gonna come check. So here you go, just between us.
Let's freaking go. Now let me see if I can talk to. See if that mission's done. See if we can broadcast this episode.
You come around like a bad habit. What's on your mind? You're looking at it. It's a watering hole without much to brag about. It's like a Brahmin drive gone wrong. Supposed to be a gate north, but you come here, you get caught in the pen. Better to head back home. If you don't have a gun and a will, don't matter much what you do when you reach here, except stare at that fucking monument outside. Don't even tell me you missed it coming in. It's like NCR showing its dick to all the East. If the Republic put as much effort into protecting the East as they put into those two asinine giants outside, then they'd be worth that monument. Statues of two men shaking hands covered in blood. Don't seem to be nothing to brag about. I'm speaking figurative. Isn't any blood on their damn hands. Of course, when Caesar comes walking through here, there'll be blood for real. And after the blood dries in the sun, he'll melt that piece of jet-induced sculpture down and reshape it into a bull, which by my reckoning is making up for a deficiency of his. But no matter what the state of his pecker, he's sure giving the West a good fucking.
Okay.
One's a ranger, one's an NCR trooper, supposed to represent unification of West and East,
That's what I
or
was
some
thinking.
such shit. As far as those two iron lovebirds go, they've got more spine you'll see in a year from the NCR government. Maybe you're right. Brimtats always throw me off. Well, fine, whatever. They can be shaking each other's dicks. Wouldn't change the Mojave now.
Am I part of the NCR? Because I thought NCR things like that were only allowed to be said by
What's on
people
your
who are
mind?
the NCR.
Whiskey and me are old friends. Keeps me going when times get rough. Like now. Got me into the caravan business, you know. Had to start transporting water instead of liquor, though. If I hadn't switched over, I'd end my trip with nothing but glass bottles rattling on the back of the Brahmin.
So you're not part of it. I got it.
You take care now.
Okay. I don't know how I'm supposed to. What am I supposed to do now?
Hey,
Been doing a lot of good work out there, setting an example for the others. I know Ranger Jackson appreciates it. Prim? Hayes units are stationed up there. We're having problems with some of the NCRCF convicts. What can I help you with?
Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two. Sometimes you can't help being mad about the
One of the powder gangers? They've been nothing but trouble for us. Why would we want one of them anywhere in an official capacity? All right. If his sentence was closing up, I can see about getting him pardoned. Prim is important to our trade up from California, so having someone there who owes us a favor, that couldn't hurt. Me? I'm Knight. Major Knight. I've been stuck here dealing with these caravans for ages now, but somebody's got to do it. Goodbye.
Oh,
Hello. Check your file!
my goodness, I did not mean to do that.
Been doing a lot of good work out there.
where it remains a constant concern for Camp Forlorn Hope and the nearby town of Novak. Today's headlines were brought to you by Prim.
One of the pow-
The other new.
Prim is...
Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two.
NCR border guard duty mostly. It's our job to make sure the caravans can move safely along I-15 and Highway 95. Not the best posting or assignment, but it beats being sent east or patrolling the Colorado. Legion's pretty thick there. Me?
Yeah, I remember seeing,
That ain't so bad. If Caesar's Legion decides to push west through Nipton, old Mojave Outpost here will be the front line.
well, I wouldn't want to be here when that
Ma'am?
happens. Because I have seen some of the Legions walk, and they are
Hello.
not pretty people. I was deciding on which faction I was going to join. The NCR or the Legion, you know what I'm saying? Because those are like the two big things in this one. And I was like, I saw what the Legion did, and I was like, yeah, forget that.
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you. Take...
So, it's glitching like it was before. That's the problem I have right there.
Thanks for getting me that pardon. Me and the boys will take good care of Prim. Don't you worry. Watch yourself out there.
No freaking problem. Yeah. Like how as soon as I kind of recruit Cass, it's like one of the false things shows up. Okay, I get the basics. So we got to do someone else's mission. I don't know what we're supposed to do, but all I know is that we got to continue with our quest. That's a false way. Okay. Gotta continue the story either way, so might as well just fucking go for it. I saw the way and I was like, oh shit. Yeah, we got a far ways to go, bro. I'm not gonna like this, but we got it. I ain't gonna lie. This game, we're gonna be doing longer episodes. Last episode, I was tired, so I going to bed early. I wanted to continue playing, but I was also like, I am too tired to continue playing. This is where we died, I think. Yep, there's the grave. If y'all didn't see last episode, go back and watch that one. That is my objective, I think. That big ass city in the distance. guess they was not traveling to the correctional facility instead. Oh my goodness, bro just went flying. Also, this guy, I'm wondering if he was like an actual Paul. I think he was someone we could actually talk to if we became cool with the powder gangers, but we were like, fuck that. I'm good, they're bullying this town, we're here to save it, bro. See, that's what I'm talking about. The game crashed, y'all. Gotta start it back up again. I'm telling y'all, bro. Just be Resident Evil 2. We are almost done doing Resident Evil 3, and as of today, we are going to get this. Serious. We have 2, 3. But if we had 4 and 5, I'd be set. 4 and 5 were the main ones we're trying to get done. So I had to go all the way back. We gotta go to the correctional facility. Follow the road from here. It went real weird for a split second. I was worried that it was gonna do it again. I'm not gonna lie.
Had enough?
Okay, now I see why they call themselves the Power Gangers, because they're thinking about the way we with all the names. Because me. I was thinking, like, why the frick didn't. I don't know if I use that, but grab it. just go with that for now. We're getting up the guns and the thing so that when we get, you know, so I honestly don't know what I need right now. I also realized it didn't give me an option to add another skill thing. I don't like it.
Had enough. You like that?
I don't know what the heck is happening. I don't know what I did to them. I shot that thing. I didn't even know they were there until it was too late. What the hell?
Had enough.
I like how they're more worried about that thing. That's what I thought. I was hoping. Ooh, good team. Oh no, they didn't. Oh yes, they did. Oh my goodness, bro. The freaking game crashes again. That's negates. Fuck it. I'm going to this race. I feel like that way is better because the way had nothing but freaking death claws waiting for me.
Hello.
I also remember there being a quest over here that I have to do up there. I just don't know where it is, which is why I'm gonna go back to Doc Mitchell's real quick. before we continue and do that. Good gap. Mitchells.
How are you holding up?
Guess I'm taking.
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
Interesting. What about
This here's Good Springs, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Good Springs Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us.
Well, this is Fallout.
Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living. You take...
Wasn't sure if it was Doc Mitchells that gave us the quest or not, but it's obviously not. So we gotta get out of here. We gotta go to the caravan place, which is in the middle of this area, which I'm pretty sure is a city because, or the Vegas, not a city, but like a town, like the Vegas Strip. But I think that's the Vegas Strip, but I might be wrong. Also, Sunny Smiles. I'm legit curious if I can recruit her as a.
That'll teach the Powder gangs to avoid Good Springs in the future. I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in. Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Magazine.
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
Okay.
Always happy to help someone down on their luck. Until next time.
So we can't have Sunny?
Evening. Thanks again for all your help. I've never stopped here until recently. You're better off asking one of the locals.
I did. I just wanted to get your opinion on it, buddy.
Yeah.
Hello, donkey.
Hi there. Sticking around. Until next time.
Okay.
Evening.
Okay. And the mission that was up here is the one I think in last episode. I decided to end the tutorial instead of actually going back up here. So yeah, that's why it wasn't a mission. I'm just realizing that. Either way, you know, we learned about that safe, which is good, so we can do that later. Interesting. So I just realized this. Over here they got the giant scorpions. Over there you got the death claws. Huh. Huh. It's just like, which one are we feeling more? Which one do we want to take down more? Type shit. Why? Legit, why? Okay. So we are going the way that we went before, because they just take on the giant scorpions. I wish I had like a freaking fat man, because if I had a fat man and a couple mini nukes, because the fat man is of no use without the mini nukes, because if you don't have the mini nukes, you can't shoot. And you freaking I would mind fighting the scorpions for one reason: the XP that you'd get for that. It's gotta be outrageous. So we gotta go to the Crimson Caravan Company so that we can... Basically, we gotta go to the CCC. So that I'll get there. Gotta get there in one piece. Preferably. I don't know why I always head that way, just wait for the direction. I want to stay on the road because I will get stuck on like the mountains over here if I don't follow the road that leads us directly towards the area we need to go. I'm not going to be directly on the road because I know they'd be placing mines sometimes on the roads, at least with my experience with Fallout 4. Plus, if y'all remember when we were over at the Rim, there was a couple of freaking mines placed there. Legit, I have no freaking clue what it is. I'm a little bit worried. I don't know if it could be. Okay. That is all over. I was about to die.
You need to be careful. It's dangerous out here.
Thank you. I'll try to remember that. I can take care of myself. How did you know I was in trouble? How did you
Yeah, I can smell trouble a mile away.
Some trick in my nose.
I like you, friend. Have I mentioned that?
What do you want from me?
I saved your life, so I kind of feel responsible for you is all.
I can take care
Well,
of
sure you can, friend. But everyone needs a hand from time to time. Maybe you can return the favor one day. I wouldn't put it exactly like that, friend. Till our trails cross again, partner.
going to legit die. Nice. Why is my health going all the way freaking down? We're not going that way. How did I make it there before? And now we're all the way back here. I'm gonna cry. Why does the game keep closing? It was like walking perfectly fine. I did a like 2-hour stream on it, and not once did it crash. I don't think. Maybe at the very most once. I've been playing this for not even 3 hours, and already they hitting us with the freaking 6-7 times. No, it's taking ages to load.